and I see this terrarium. And I'm like, oh, fuck, that's cool. Like this is at a UCSB office. So I walk around from the window where I spot it, open the door, and let myself into this room. And it's some guy's office. There's a desk, there's piles of papers and a computer and this terrarium filled with stick insects. And I'm like peeking around. I'm such a little shit. I'm like 17 years old, peeking around. I'm looking, and this guy walks in, big burly guy, big beard, booming voice. And he goes, what are you doing in my office? And I was like, oh, I'm sorry, but did you know that you have a giganticus here? And there's also, it's kind of interesting. This shouldn't be a mixed species habitat because these ones are more aggressive than these and blah, blah. And this guy just listens to me and he listens and goes, what's your name, boy? And I'm like, oh, my name's Forrest Galante, sir. Like, blah, blah, blah. Still very polite and respectful, even though I was a shithead because I was raised in this very strict Zimbabwean school system. And he's like, what's your name, boy? And I'm like, oh, my name's Forrest Galante, sir, blah. He's like, you're in my office, blah, blah, blah. And so he listens to me rattle off a bunch of facts about stick bugs. And I'm like, you probably shouldn't mix ones from Asia with ones with Africa. These ones are more aggressive. These ones are more dominant, blah, 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 blah. He's just sort of listening quietly, this big guy, booming voice. Asked me for my name. I was, what are you doing here? I was like, oh, I'm on. He's like, well, what program are you in? I was like, oh, I'm not. I'm in high school. And I'm, looking to go to on college tour here. He's like, write your name down. What's your GPA? Down. Yeah, he asked all these things. And so he didn't ask me about my grades, but turns out, long story made short, I was in the dean, I think it was the dean, but I was in one of the professors of the College of Creative Studies, which was this experimental program. I was in his office, this experimental program for kids that had peculiar interests in a way, almost advanced, like an honors program, but kids that were really special. There was a kid when I was there who was 13 years old who started at UCSB. There was a woman there who had won some crazy, kid degree in physics, and she was building rockets and shit. And just by pure happenstance, I snuck into this guy's office. He was the professor of entomology of insects. I started prattling off all these facts, and he liked me because here was this 15-year-old kid talking about stick bugs and teaching him a thing or two. I don't know if I really did, but he pretended I did, about stick bugs. He contacted my high school and said, we want to get this kid in here. So they let me in on academic probation. Yeah, and it was the only school I applied to or anything. And they let me into UCSB because I had shit grades on academic probation into this specialized school. Now I had to write an essay, I had to explain, I'd been a good student in Zimbabwe, but then I came over here and I was a shithead. And
you guys didn't beat me with a cane, so...
I had to explain it all, yeah, but it all kind of worked out. So I ended up going to UCSB.
Did your girl get in?
My girl got in,
all right,
yeah.
That's good.
Yep. So